Hola mis girlies, welcome back to another video. It's your girl right here. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to voice over everything. So yeah, right now I'm doing my skincare, and yeah, I'm going to put the reference picture that I was going by on the screen. But yeah, I feel like this is a little bit better so I can actually focus on what I'm trying to talk to you guys about. I tend to completely go blank whenever that camera starts recording. Update though, I got a kitten. I am so happy I got a kitten. A little backstory on her. My boyfriend ended up finding her and he rescued her basically, so yeah. Moving on though guys, I am very nervous. At the time of editing this, it is currently Wednesday, June 10th, and I'm already recording another video, so by the time this is out, the other one should be in the process of editing. But my induction date is today, so that means I should be having a baby by tomorrow. Very exciting. Anyways, you guys, I am going with this subtle vampire kind of look. It's not too subtle, but I mean, I don't think it's doing too much, honestly, because if y'all guys know, very much go all out in my makeup. And I do plan on getting that Athena palette, so stay tuned for that, because I will be doing a lot more makeup stuff. Know what you guys might be thinking, that they don't look anything like the results, but I didn't want to really do too much. Like I said, it's more of a subtle kind of vampire look, so I just went with the color palette and some of the eyeshadow gradient. Normally I go with a Huda Beauty foundation, but this time I'm going with my Wet n Wild one. See, the difference between those two is the shade, in my opinion, and also the consistency, obviously, but the shade is mainly the difference. Like, you can tell that this one's a little bit more lighter than the normal foundation that I always use, so that's why I chose it. Also, if you guys have any recommendations for like different kinds of brushes I should use, different products, anything like that, please let me know. I definitely am still kind of new. Like, I wouldn't say I'm new, but like I feel like I'm still moderate at makeup. So like there's a lot of stuff that I don't know, so it would be very much appreciated if you guys gave me some tips and stuff. Definitely don't be afraid to critique me in the comments. It is very much helpful. Obviously don't be too harsh, because you know I'm a sensitive ass. Just kidding. But yeah, no, please critique me. I definitely need it. For the concealers, especially in this look, I'm using two different ones. One's from a off-brand kind of company, I guess. I got it from Miss A. Here in Houston, we have a dollar store called Miss A, and you can get a bunch of nice stuff. I'm not trying to sponsor, but like, low-key I am. And that's where I got this concealer from. And then I'm going in with my Huda Beauty for the rest of my face, as you'll see in a little bit. But the lighter concealer is for underneath my eyes, just to give it that little pop. I do let my concealer sit for a little bit, and while I let that sit, I go in with my bronzer and my liquid blush normally, but for this look I'm not doing too much blush, so I'm just going to do my contour. I forgot to record this, but I either spray my brush or my face with some setting spray before I blend everything out. Now, my kind of favorite part, y'all's favorite part, some of y'all least favorite part, eyebrows. Honestly, it's just tracing your eyebrows, but in my case, since I shave my eyebrows a lot and they also naturally grow unevenly, it's kind of hard to follow my brow shape, especially when I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna follow. So, you know, I kind of just wing it and do the best that I can. If they end up looking a little bit like long distance cousins, then that's what it's gonna have to be. I just deal with it at this point. Yeah, I end up just tracing over it, and then I put a little bit of product towards the front and I blend that out. You always want to do that so you can have a little kind of like gradient effect, a little fade, if you will. That's if you want though. I'm not judging if you don't, but that's how I normally do my brows to begin with. Now for my favorite part, the eyeshadow. I'm showing y'all guys which eyeshadows I used for each step. So for the first, it's just those two. I put both of them on the same brush, obviously, and then I just lightly tap that onto my eyelid, and then I'm gonna blend that out in a little bit, as you guys will see. But yeah, I go and put it on my eyelid twice, and I blend that out twice as well. For the fun part, we are going with a dark, very dark color, and my dark color is just jet black in general, so we can get that little gradient effect. Going in with eyeliner underneath the waterline first, and then we do the winged eyeliner. Okay, so obviously I'm only showing y'all guys me doing one eye before we jump into the next eye, but yes, that's basically what I'm doing. Whenever I blend out the black, I end up blending it all the way into my inner corner, so yeah, it kind of gives more of a darker red. I don't know if you guys can tell, but yeah, that's what that is. Okay, now that we did all that, it's time to put some extra black eyeshadow. I am very extra with this, but I like to be precise. Take this color and I'm going to place it under my eye. You guys, so at the time of recording or like editing these, I already had my baby, which is why this video has taken a little bit longer to upload. So from here on out, whenever I come to record, I have already had my baby. So if you guys hear any weird noises, that's just her. Anyways, now I am going to do my nose contour, and I am showing you the brush and the shade that I use exactly from the palette. I actually like that palette a lot. It's pretty nice. I got it at a little stand by my old job at Melrose. So yeah, it is actually really good. I fuck with it a lot. My next video is supposed to be a birthing kind of vlog, birth story. So if you guys have questions on that, please feel free to ask me them and I will answer them in that video. It should be coming up right after this, so please stay tuned if you guys are interested in that. I also did not forget, I kept my word and I got that Athena palette like I said I would. So if you want to participate in choosing my next look for an upcoming video or anything like that, feel free to follow my Instagram. I do polls there where everyone gets to choose what look I do. Whatever doesn't get chosen, I plan to repost some of the looks and you guys can choose from that. So yeah, anyways, I already finished my contour. Now we're doing my lips. I'm going with a dark lip combo, so we're going with the black lip liner, then I'm going to do a very deep red lipstick, and then I'm going to top that with a clear lip gloss. touches. I'm going in with a blush, but like I said in the beginning, I wasn't going to do too much blush. It's just going to be a little bit. I feel like I already did a lot right here, but yeah. Yeah, this is when I realized that I put maybe a little too much, but it's okay. I can just blend that out and then go over it again with some finishing powder or the Fit Me powder, so it's okay. Now for the lashes, I love these. These are literally my favorite. They pop, but they don't do too much pop in my opinion. I need to get another pack of them because I literally ran out. But yes, these are literally my favorite lashes. Like, these are my go-to all the time. I'm actually thinking about getting lash extensions instead of continuing to use lash strips, just because I don't want my lashes to like fall out or anything like that. Anyways, I am showing y'all a little quick tutorial on how I do my hair, even though I have bangs and stuff, so you guys get to see that. This is kind of like not too in-depth though. I didn't really do too much of the fringe or anything like that. I didn't mess up my hair a little like how I normally do, so it's kind of half-assed. But this is generally the same thing that I do. I just keep doing the spray, I keep teasing my hair, and yeah, but I continuously do that for a little bit longer than what I did right here, but it's okay. It's just for a little bit that I was gonna keep this on for, so that's why I didn't do too much, but yeah. A little hack so you don't struggle as much as I do sometimes. I even do it from time to time. It's just I didn't shower. But yes, usually it's like right after you shower if you plan on doing a little emo look, or just get your hair wet if anything. And then blow dry your hair. The way how you're gonna blow dry your hair is you just tilt your head to the side, whichever side you're comfortable with. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the way that my hair is swayed is towards the left, so that's the direction that you're going to blow dry your hair in, if that makes any sense. It just flattens out the hair a little bit more, and it also straightens your hair out so you don't have to, you know, use a flat iron, and it's just easier to tease your hair that way too, in my opinion. So yeah. Okay, you guys, this is the final look. I am very happy with how everything turned out. I feel like I low-key accomplished this look. I did go back and add some little blood spots on the sides of my mouth to make it more like vampire, and yeah. But that is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and comment a realistic heart to let me know that you made it this far. Let me know what other videos you want to see, and yeah, that will be all for today. I see you guys next time. Bye, my girlies.